found out she was pregnant, and Georgia law is on abortion. It's banned there. You can't do it. So, it's a sin, this and that, the third. Well, we did our research, and I promise you right now, I can disprove that.
Specifically.
I can disprove it, but it's okay. Huh?
For gay women.
Yeah. But anyways, I could disprove that. But yeah, that's just pretty much what the fuck we've been talking. Was that everything that they wanted us to talk about? Pretty much. Oh yeah, and then the dude.
There goes mom.
Dude was talking about how in the Bible it tells us to judge. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. On my main page. No, I did not. One of my mods might have.
Judge righteously, right?
That's business they better not have. I'll check and see.
How can she look? She can check.
But
what are you talking about now? I mean, same thing.
Same thing. And then there's another thing in here.
You're smoking over it.
You know that there's this thing called how demons, right? Back in the day, they were not back in the Bible. Demons are known as they, them. Right?
Oh,
I didn't tell you that.
And
no, but that makes.
So demons.
Came out, and then all these people come out of works.
Demons are known as they, them. All right.
Yeah. I told mom about it, and she was like, "Oh my god." Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
So I want to do research on that because we were reading the Bible, and the Bible kept talking about demons and how they are known as they, them, and all this other shit.
Test everybody's faith.
So we're gonna do more research on that, see what's going on with that. But again, like I said, an abortion, I'm not turning my viewpoints will not ever change on abortion. People keep trying, and usually, like in debates, you have to be willing to be open-minded and change. But like I said, I want to make it firm. I am open-minded, but I am firm in my beliefs. Okay. I want to make that very, very, very. Christina, she is. I promise you, she is on that shit. Okay. We have to add the money onto a card and shit. So just give her. I promise you, either. Well, demons are just fallen angels, and angels have no gender. Babe, will you please pull up that scripture, please?
Which one?
They, them one.
My shit's dead.
Girl, you can't. That's not. Pull it up in the Bible. You can't. I can't tell them this shit and then not have sources to back it up. So you gotta.
Well, demons are fallen angels, and angels have no gender.
Okay, here I'm gonna find it for you guys real quick, since the wife is not wanting to participate.
Yeah, but in the Bible, you still go by they them. And now you got all these people coming out of the word right going by they them.
Bro. Demons in the Bible refer to themselves as they, them, we, us. Mm-hmm. Which cites several verses from the Gospel of Matthew, Mark, and Luke.
And during COVID, when everybody was locked in their places, and after everybody came out, you had a bunch of people that were going by non-binary, meaning I don't have a gender, and wanted to be referred to as they, them.
Here it goes right here, Jude 1:9.
Demon.
But even the archangel Michael, when he was disputing the devil about the body.
Yeah, no one can hear you. You gotta read it way louder.
Sorry, okay. Jude 1:9. But even the archangel Michael, when he was disputing the devil about the body of Moses, did not himself dare to condemn him for slander, but said, "The Lord rebuke you." They are using pronouns.
Yes.
Pronouns.
The correct pronouns.
The correct pronouns.
Meaning all the people that came out is right after COVID going non-binary, wanted to go by they, them. In demon. They are referring to themselves as demons. Literally.
And plus, angels, let's just get this straight. Angels are not human beings.
Angels, technically.
Back in the old day, angels slept with humans, like actual humans, and they became known as these things called giants.
They are spiritual, non-physical beings. Yeah. Which is why angels.
You talking about Nephil? I can't.
Nephilim?
Yeah. Nephilim or whatever.
Nephilim, yes.
No, there's an M at the end.
Yeah, Nephilim.
Nephilim.
Yeah, you said like.
I have my finger.
That's what I'm trying to. What I'm trying to do here is show you guys how the Bible can be misinterpreted in so many ways. Like you could take what the Bible is saying and flip it. Like you could. Nephil. Nephilim.
But yes, that's it.
But-
That was from fallen angels
So
taking human wives and multiplying together and
right. So who on here said that that you're supposed to judge? That God tells you to judge in the Bible. Bro, I need help every week, every day, all day, every day, 24/7. Okay? I take donations daily. Anyways, judge not that you not be judged for with what you judge. Okay, I just want to make this very, very, like, just make sure y'all listen, okay? Because the people that said, you can't judge, you're allowed to judge. Judge, God told you to judge righteously. Okay, well, I want you to judge. Judge not that you not be judged, for with what judgment you judge, you will be judged. Okay? And with the measure that you use, it will be measured back to you. Okay? Why do you look at the speck in your brother's eye, but not the plank in your eye? Remove the plank from your own eye, then maybe, just maybe, you'll be able to remove the speck from your brother's. So meaning, you're over here worried about the little ass speck that's in that motherfucker's eye. But yeah, you got a big ass log in yours. You know what I mean?
no sense.
So whatever measure you use to judge that person, whatever measure you use to judge a person that's different from you, or whatever it is that you want to judge them for, whatever measure you use will be used back to you.
Ah.
You're supposed to judge, but the Bible tells you to judge. It does not. It does not tell you to judge. And then people want to talk about, oh, it's a sin to be gay. You're going to hell if you're gay. Y'all, you couldn't be more fucking wrong.
The Bible also warns about laziness and Sunday school study.
The Bible also warns about laziness. No, what? Again, interpreted multiple different ways. And again, I don't know who's lazy, but last time I checked, you just got off work, correct? I got, yeah, me too. I don't know. Are you talking about yourself? I'm saying we're all a little far from the bullseye. You know what I mean? Like, ain't none of us perfect. Ain't none of us sinless. Like, we all sin. But when people say that it's, you know, it's a sin to be gay, that's awesome. Because again, and the thing that they do is when they talk about how it's a sin to be gay, they go straight to the Sodom and Gomorrah, and that story it's cited. You know, spreading His word to as many people as you can while you're here. That is literally your mission. That's literally your mission. That is your mission. Like you, like it's your job. That is your job as a Christian, as a person, as a human, you know what I mean, is to spread the word of God and to turn non-believers into believers. No one's asking you to throw your Bible at somebody, you know what I mean? But spread his word, y'all. Spread his word. Everybody, if y'all don't mind, double tap the screen, comment, engage as much as you can. Let's get this shit out there, y'all. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. We need to get this message out there. Charlie Kirk, his memorial was today. It was beautiful. It was so touching and moving. It had me all in tears. I mean, if you say you're going to do something, people take that as your word. Yeah, you're right. They do. They do.
What?
No, I was just looking at you.
No, you're looking at me like you got hands.
I'm good. How are you doing? You're freezing up. I cannot get anywhere where I have service. Look, y'all, as soon as I get the time and the funds to go get a phone with some minutes on it, I got you. Okay, we'll be good. We don't have to worry about this damn freezing up anymore. But my sister won't let me put minutes on this phone because she hates me. I'm good. It's this one right here. I've been trying to put minutes on this one for a week now. But she keeps saying, no, I want it. I want to put minutes on it. But she don't. It's been 3 weeks, chap. It's been 3 weeks. And guess what? Guess what? She still ain't put minutes on it. I'm so aggravated with it. I'm so aggravated. With this. I pay everybody the fuck back, bruh. Everybody. The only person I have not fucking paid back is Christina. I owe her $15 fucking dollars. That's it. Yo, all my shit, bro. Back up. Hop off. Damn, bro. This shit is so fucking frustrating. Like, when I help people, when I send money to somebody to help them, I don't ever expect the shit back, but I always pay it back because I don't expect to just keep people's shit when they help me. You know what I mean? But I mean, as a person who goes out and helps people, I don't ever expect it back. So if I ever send you anything, just understand that I don't need it back. Like, keep it. Like, this shit's crazy. Shit's crazy. But anyways, who in here watched the memorial today? Like, I want to know if you guys seen all the people that got saved today on national fucking TV, y'all. On national freaking TV, y'all. Huh? Is it official? When? No, I mean, like, when is it? So, it's official. It is official. Charlie Kirk now has a day. His birthday is now a national holiday. It's a National Remembrance Day for him. Yeah, like how you have like Martin Luther King Day and yeah, it's like just like that. So I hope. What do you think the big announcement tomorrow will be? That it passed. That is he now has a national. His already been announced. It already has been announced, but I don't know. They said there's going to be a big announcement tomorrow.
I mean, we'll find out. It's Turning Point USA. I mean, what do you want?
So is Turning Point the one with the big announcement? It's about autism. A cure? No.
I don't know about that.
I don't know. How can there be a cure for autism? You know what I mean? That's kind of like you give them a pill and just slowly they just get, you know what I mean? Like, how does that? They said, yeah, a cure. I don't know. Like, how do you cure autism? I mean, that would be cool. I mean, you know what I mean? I have a niece that has it, so I mean. You can't just cure autism. That's what I'm saying. Like, maybe they have certain things that could, you know, treat certain things. I don't know. We'll just have to see. I mean, I'm hopeful. That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. I wish they would come with an announcement to cure fucking cancer. That'd be cool. I know certain cancers, they found how to slow it down and shit, but I got business. That's crazy. Something about autism. Like, that would be nuts, dude. Let's get on, you know what I mean? We got 35 people. I think that anything good that can happen, I mean, I think it should happen now. Like, we need some good news in this damn country, y'all. We need some good fucking news, cause, huh? Right. Like, that's the big announcement. Everybody's on the same page now. But we never will be. This country is fucking divided, and it's just that. I mean, it's always gonna be one versus the other. Whether it be, that's just what it is. It's always something versus something. Have you guys noticed that? It's always something versus something. It's always Crips versus, you know, the Bloods, and then you got, you know, white versus this, and black versus this, and LGBTQ versus this, and it's like, why? Like, why is it always this versus this? Like, why? Do you know how like strong and powerful, how unbreakable this fucking country would be if we all stood on the same fucking page, on the same battlefront? Do you understand? Like, dude, there is nothing this country could not fucking accomplish or do if we all just stopped. If everybody just started smoking weed, bro, I bet $100, I bet everybody just be like holding hands, kissing each other, saying kumbaya, bro. Everybody just start smoking the lettuce. Something. Now everybody needs to start getting laid more. Something needs to happen because there's just too much damn hostility in the world. Like, no cap. Everybody needs to, like, I'm gonna roll the biggest blunt in the world, y'all. I mean, I'm gonna roll like a pounder, okay? And we're all just gonna sit around and yeah, we're gonna smoke that shit. That's what we're gonna do. So there was this guy that came out here the other day. He's from Guatemala. Okay, and he was talking to me about, you know, he showed me his bank account and showed me how much money he had in his bank account, and he made all of that here in America. It's $28,000 that he had in his bank account, and in Guatemala, that's a lot of money. And he was like, "I love this country, but fuck Trump, fuck him," and he kept saying it over and over and over. And, you know, he's like, "I just want to stay and make money, and I just want to stay and make money." And I'm talking to him, and, you know, me, I'm a believer. I'm like, just like Charlie Kirk. I believe that, you know, our borders should, you know, I'm with Charlie Kirk, y'all. I stand with Charlie Kirk and make that very, 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 very clear. And the whole time that he was talking and the whole time that he was, you know, telling me about this, like, he's telling me that here he has $28,000 in his account. Hear me out, you guys. Okay? But in Guatemala, he's powerful and rich. Because the money that he made here has made him powerful and rich in his country. So why do you want to be here? If you are so powerful and rich in Guatemala, and you own houses and ranches and this, that, and the third, why would you not want to go back to that? Like, you know what I mean? But at first he was like making me question, you know, my beliefs. You know, I was questioning my beliefs. I'm like, you know, like, this is sad, and he just wants to stay here and make money. Like, you know, Trump's throwing him out. Like, I almost changed my beliefs, chat. I was this close to almost changing my beliefs. Until he messaged me on his translator thing and said, I'll give you $5,000, but I want your wife as she is. That's what he said to me. I was standing right here. Right here. And I had to stand in between him and my wife because he was that close to her. He was standing in her face. In her face. And he said, it's exact words to me. He said, I will give you $5,000, but I want your wife as she is. That was it. That was it. I was done. Done. And that's what the fuck they're talking about. That is why people believe the way that they believe. That is why people act the way they act about it. That is why, right there. Because you come and it's the entitlement. Like, you just feel like, you know, you just come and just take her the way she is. You know what I mean? Like, you just have the balls to say that to somebody. And it'd be different if that was the first time that I've encountered something like that. I have a very beautiful wife. I am blessed. She's out of my league. She is my strength. Like, literally, I am so fucking blessed to have such a beautiful wife. But that has happened every single time. Every single time I have a conversation. Every time. And they find out that we are gay and that we are together. Every single time. It's always, can I join? Or, can I have your wife if I give you this much money? No, bro. Like, would you go up to a man and ask him if you can lay with his wife for $5,000? I'm not referring to Guatemalans specifically or immigrants in general. I'm talking about a person. You know what I mean? That wants to. Again, I'm talking about him specifically. Him specifically. The one he acted like that. He is the reason why he is going to be sent back. That is what I mean. Again, I'm not. Remember how I said that one man shooting Charlie should not hold the rest of the left side accountable for his actions, and I believe that. Not one. Like, a whole fucking community shouldn't be held accountable for one man's actions. You know what I mean? And I believe the same thing in this situation. You know, a whole race shouldn't be held accountable for one man's actions. But when you come over here and, you know, you're reaping the benefits of, you know, the American life, which is great, you know, which is awesome. I believe everybody should. Everybody. But come, you know, with respect. But come, you know, I'm not going to go to Guatemala and feel like I'm entitled because I have money. You know what I mean? And be like, yeah, I want to lay with this woman and this woman and this woman, and here's $5 for you and $100 for you, and no, that one's not that pretty, so here's $2. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not going to do that because that's wrong no matter where you are. No matter who you are, no matter your race, no matter your gender, no matter what, that is wrong. You don't come over to somebody's place where they live, because, again, he was in my front door, y'all, and be like, I will give you $5,000, but I want your wife as she is. Like, do you want to die, dude? Do you not understand that some people take their relationships very fucking seriously?
I believe if you're not here legally, you can do that.
And if you're not, yeah, I believe that too. If you're not here legally, then I feel like you need to go back and come back the right way. But no, this is not my wife. This is my sister. That is my wife. Baby, look at me. That is my wife. Beautiful, right? Or not? Tourist girl, I did not see you coming. Hold on. They must have flagged you. What did he do when I said that? I told him. So he showed me that message, and I said, well, I was like, what do you mean? And he was like, he's like, I want your wife as she is. I was like, dude, you need to go. He's like, huh? I'm like, you need to leave. Like, dude, I will KILL you. Like, I will, like, it will get bad. Walk the fuck away. And he walked into his room. He's literally right here, right next door. Like, this is his door right here. That is his door. I'm 246, he's 247. No, he wanted her for X. Yeah, S, the E in there. Yeah, that's what he wanted her for. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate it. Like, my wife, she is, dude. I have a very, very, very beautiful wife. I'm blessed. But with that blessing comes a lot of thirsty ass people. And I mean a lot of thirsty ass people. It's almost sickening, honestly. Like, I cannot walk with her anywhere without people whistling or, you know. What's your opinion on them releasing the Epstein files?
Are they? I want them to.
Oh, thank you, Chris. I appreciate that. I didn't know they did, but I guess they did. Yeah, I guess they did. I'll look into that.
See that?
Yeah, let me write that down. I'll forget. You all know me. If you guys mention something that I have not yet looked up or researched, you know I will. Oh, they haven't. That. Okay, they didn't. I'm saying, what's your opinion on them not releasing them? Is what I meant. They need to. Yeah, they need to. Which I am gonna still look into that though, because I want to read more about it. It's funny because everybody's trying to say that the Epstein was Alex and Frankie's real dad.
I know. I remember that. I don't think anything should be hidden from the American people.
Me either. I don't feel like anything should be hidden from us at all. I feel like everything should be out in the open. Whether it causes a panic, whether it doesn't matter. Everything should be shown to us. Everything. Good, the bad, the ugly. If we really are a united country, if we really are, you know, together, in this together, then the Trump, everybody, like the whole government, they should trust us enough to give it to us straight.
The government is too much in our business, and we need a small government.
That's true. We do. We need a smaller government because they're way too much in our business. Way too much in our business. The schools and shit. That's why homeschooling your kids is the only option there should be, y'all. I'm telling you that right now. Homeschool your children. My kids are homeschooled. They are enrolled in Turning Point USA Education, and I am so happy and blessed that I did that. You guys do the same thing. Do the same thing. Again, it don't have to be Turning Point. Pick wherever. Educate your kids yourself. But get them out of public schools. Get them out of private schools. Get them out of schools, period. Because the teachers have more rights to your children than you do. I went to go pick up my kid one day, and they told me no, that I could not have my child. I was like, what do you mean I can't have my child? They're like, it's past a certain time. You can't say, no, you better give me my child. They gave me my child. But they weren't going to give me my child. They just enrolled. Like, I mean, we just started. You can go online right now and get their entire curriculum for free. All you gotta do is type in the promo code education. That's it. It's open to everybody. Hell no, these kids need to be educated properly. This is why our country is falling failing in math and reading. Right, okay, but again, math and reading isn't going to get you a job. Math and reading ain't going to do shit. I am 31 years old, and I can count how many times on one hand that I have had to use any schooling at all. Any school.
One thing that Charlie Kirk was completely right on is that college is a scam.
College is a fucking scam.
Can't be taught.
Exactly.
On the job. Training.
Exactly. Anytime I went to work, I was trained. And I knew exactly what I was doing. Within 45 minutes of being trained, I knew exactly what I was doing. At home, you can teach your kids the math that they need to learn, how to read at home, and then everything they need to be educated as adults, as working, thriving adults. How to contribute to the world, how to you know what I mean? That is what you need to teach your kids. Well, couldn't you say it depends on what career field you're going into? I mean, no, because even if you go into accounting, right? They're going to train you. There is not a job out there that's not going to train you if you don't ask for it. Are you smoking? Yeah.
I try not to do it on there.
You're good. It's just 18 and up now. Mia, that's facts. Thank you, Mia. It's just, I mean, homeschooling your kids, it's a way to where you can control what they're being educated on. I do not want my kids to be educated on the teacher's pronouns. You know what I mean? Like that's not important to me. That's not important to my children. Your pronouns are not important, and it's not going to make their work life any better.
I'll say this: it's like you're going in to be, because I think I know what people are trying to say. If you're going in to be a surgeon, all right, you shouldn't have to take all the unnecessary curriculums to become a surgeon. You should be taking the curriculums that go straight to being a surgeon. I was in
criminal justice system. You can't even go in to become a cop or to learn anything about criminal justice until like your fucking second year in. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to learn math to become a fucking cop, man. Like, what? I don't need to run a mile and a fucking half to become a fucking cop under 13 minutes. Like, why does me running a mile in 13 minutes have to be done? Like, don't get me wrong, I can do it, but why? Why is that such a, like, why, bro? Why? I don't care about pronouns. I care about math and reading. I don't care about, yeah, I know. That's what I care about, too. I can teach that shit to my kids here at home. I homeschool and am a project manager for the top construction company in Dallas. Think that that is awesome. That is awesome. I'm just saying that I cannot control what my children are being taught in school. Okay? My children are being taught about how to, my son is 11 years old and knows everything there is to know about sex. Why? He ain't learned it at home. He didn't learn that shit at home. Why am I catching my 8-year-old son at the time watching porn? Why? Why? Because they're teaching that shit to them in school already. No, not the internet. My kids don't have the internet or have no access to the internet. My kids do not get on tablets, phones, nothing that is not restricted to what I know exactly what they are watching at all times. I am that parent. My kids are educated. And no, not from other kids. No, they were genuinely, we had the curriculum. They were teaching our kids, our 8-year-old, about sex education. And then, come to find out, they're teaching them about pronouns, about how you need to properly address somebody with their correct pronouns because it's offensive. And da-da-da. What? No. I don't care what school your kids go to, but my child's school don't teach that. I don't know what school your kids go to, but my child's school don't teach. Yeah, they do. They do in Circleville. They do in Circleville.
And either way, if you're learning it from other kids, all right, that's still just
right. If you're learning it from other kids, okay, where are those kids learning it? Where is that kids learning it? You know what I mean? Like, where are these kids learning it from? Have y'all not seen the approval books teachers want to read for elementary? No, I have not. Yeah, I had that in school. It's in all schools. You can opt out of it. No, we tried to opt out of it. Yes, I am in Ohio. I am in Ohio.
It's like you can't
opt out of nothing here.
Learning about the evolution theory.
Yeah, again, I don't want my kids to be taught about evolution. I do not agree with evolution, but yet my child had to sit in class and learn about that shit. knowing it was wrong, told them, I don't believe in this. Can I please learn something else? I am not to be taught this. I do not want to learn this. And they still sat there and told my child that he had to sit and listen to something that he did not believe in. And then came home and was like, Mama, like, he was so confused. Like, he did not believe anything they were saying at all. Like, he didn't believe it, and it was upsetting him. It was because, huh? I can't hear you.
You're supposed to believe it.
Right. You're supposed to be able to trust your teacher. He's supposed to be able to believe his teacher. You know what I mean? Because, again, the teacher knows everything. The teacher's supposed to be right. But he knew she wasn't. I am in Dayton, and they are teaching my kids Says Ed in middle school. Exactly. And that should not be okay. It should not be okay. That's why we have 12-year-olds who are in damn car seats still and booster seats pregnant. Tell me how cool that looks, bro. A pregnant fucking 12-year-old in a booster seat.
My brother and his girlfriend got pregnant at 13 years fucking old.
Yeah, her brother was 13. 13. And the girl he was with was 13. 12 going on 13. And fucking was pregnant, bro. He has a child. He has a child. 13 years old. They're handing out condoms, y'all. They're handing out condoms and shit.
My son's 2 years away from that shit.
In 5th grade, I was learning how to put a condom on a banana.
Well, you don't have to agree with it, but is it not important to educate yourself on all the things? Yeah, but I would like to teach my kid that shit.
Age is appropriate.
Yeah.
Ohio is wild, bro. Ohio is ruthless. I want to teach my child when it's time. 15, 16 years old, man. That's normal when, like, you know, high school dances and stuff start coming about, and, you know, parties. Like, I'm not dumb, you know what I mean? My kid, they're gonna do kid shit. They're gonna go to parties. They're gonna do that shit. That's when they need educated. Not when they're playing with damn Hot Wheels and their Barbies on the floor. Like, what? Still got damn training wheels on their bike in a damn car seat, learning how to put a condom on a banana. Fuck out of here. Yeah, but most parents don't teach their kids about it, and that's not right. That's not right. If your child is pregnant at 13, that's your fault, not the teacher's. No, that's misguided parenting, number one. First off, you're not watching your kid. I'll agree that. You need to pay more attention to your kid and your kid's whereabouts. Absolutely. But number two, they wouldn't have known how unless they were taught it. And he was taught it in sex ed in school. Okay? That's just what it is. It doesn't matter where my kid is teaching it. The kid, okay, if my kid taught it here, there, everywhere. The problem is that they're teaching it in school no matter what. No matter what. Kids, elementary kids are learning about sex. Elementary kids are learning about pronouns. Like, again, being forced to call their male teacher a she. Being forced to call their female teacher a they or a them. When they don't know nothing about that. You know how confusing that is for a child? Be you. Be you. Be you, a they, a them, a he, a she, a it, and all. I don't give a shit. Be what you want to be. But don't push your beliefs on other people. I am a lesbian, okay? I am gayer than a fucking $2 bill. But when me and my wife walk out in public, I don't fucking make out with her. I don't do any of that shit. I don't even kiss my wife in public. You know why? Because I respect other people's beliefs. That old-ass couple down in the aisle next to me, they're in their ways. That's just what it is. They are in their ways. They ain't gonna change them. They're in their ways. So, and they're older than me. They've been here. They've earned the right to be in their ways. So, I do the polite thing. And I don't get up in their face and make out with my wife in their face, you know what I mean, and broadcast the fact that I am a lesbian. You can look at me and tell.
You call yourself a soldier and you're not.
What?
You call yourself a soldier and you're not.
You call yourself a soldier and you're not. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Yeah, I did in the 5th grade, but I had good parents that watched what I did. Yeah, strict parents have sneaky kids. I'm gonna tell you that too. Strict parents have sneaky kids.
Really sneaky.
Exactly, because strict parents have sneaky kids. That's why you don't gotta be strict with your kids. Just be stern, be fair, firm, and consistent. That's all it is. Being fair, being firm, and being consistent. Like, parenting isn't easy. There's no guided book to how to be a great parent. You know what I mean? Like, you just have to take it and you learn new shit every single day. Every day, I'm still learning. Parents that don't parent have sneaky kids more than strict. Actually, so if you have a parent who is like very absent-minded and things like that, that forces a child to grow up too quick, too fast. So statistically, most parents or kids who had to grow up too fast because their parents are absent, working all the time, on drugs, whatever the case may be, they're actually the ones that are very mature for their age, and they're taking care of their younger siblings, working a full-time job at 14, 15, 16 years old. You know what I mean? Like, providing for their family.
Firm, fair, and consistent, and none of us turn into teen parents.
Right. My mom was the same way. My mom was, again, fair, firm, and consistent, and not one of us was teen parents. None of us. It is hard these days. My mom was exactly. That's what I'm talking about. That's that consistent part. You know, you gotta be consistent, bro. Like, if you tell your child you be home at 9:00, and that child comes home at 9:00 or at 9:10, and you tell him, like, again, before you tell him, if you ain't home by 9:00, you're gone for a week. And then when he comes home at 9:10 because he wants to test the waters, that's when you say, okay, now you're grounded for a week, and you gotta stick to that shit. And if he does it again, all right, now you're grounded for 2 weeks. And eventually he's going to be like, damn, all right, she means what the fuck she says. She going to keep grounding my ass. I'm going to be home on time. You know what I mean?
We all have our own.
My mom put me through a fucking wall, bro. My mom has threw me across the fucking floor. My mom has took her car, ramped the fucking driveway just to get to my ass because I scared the life out of her. I walked home at like 8 years old in the ghetto when I shouldn't have. And I scared the living hell out of her. She came in that motherfucker ready to fuck me up. And I don't blame her. Because now as an adult, my kid did it, I'd be the same way.
Tell them the story. Fair, firm, consistent. Bitch.
Oh, I ain't telling that story.
That's good.
Fair, how's that?
Okay, because you tried. You did it, it didn't work.
You tried. You found out. You got fucked up. You fucked around. You found out. And you were on the floor. That's what happened. Yeah, my mom put me on the fucking floor at, what was I, 13? I was 13 years old, and I was messaging grown men on the internet, being sneaky, because my mom was strict. I was messaging grown men, you guys, on the internet at 13 years old. And my mom found out. And she called my dad, and she said, bring my daughter home now. So my dad said, okay, I will drop her off, but do not hit her until I leave. And she said, okay, then you need to leave quickly. So he came in, he brought us inside, hurried up, gave us our kisses, and he ran. He ran out the door. And she told me to sit down on the bench, and it was a kitchen nook. So, the bench that pulled out. And I sat down on that nook, and she hit me so fucking hard. Me and her flew off the bench. Like, she smacked me so hard that I bumped into her, and she flew off the bench with me. That's how hard she hit me. And she said, you want to know how grown men, no. She said, you want to know how men like that treat their women? Talking about grown men looking for young kids. And she hauled off and swap right across my face, bro. And I'm telling you, I ate blood, teeth, fucking everything that night. And guess what? I never got on the fucking internet again and messaged another person. I don't even think I dated until I was 16. Dead ass. I don't even think I dated again until I was 16. I mean, that shit was terrifying. She scared the fuck out of me. But she also saved my life. Because I was gonna meet up with these men, y'all. I was horrible. I was not a good kid. I tried to be sometimes, but I just wasn't. And she saved my life because something horrible could have happened to me. And, you know, that's why I'm so big on my kids. My kids are like kids from the 90s, you guys. I'm going to let y'all know that right now. My kids play outside in the mud, and they get dirty, and they use their imagination. You know, yes, they get screen time. I'm not, you know, a mean-ass parent. They get, you know, like 2 hours a day on screen time, on tablets. They get cartoons, whatever the fuck they want. But, again, their screen time is limited, and what they can get on is limited. Because you have to be nowadays. You gotta be limited on what your kids watch, because there's so much bad shit out there. It's insane. For the people who have consistently been tapping and commenting and engaging and shit, thank you guys so much. I really appreciate y'all. That's what's up. And again, every night at 8 o'clock, we're going to be doing this. So in other words, they're not soft little snowflakes. Yeah, no. Mm-mm. My kids were out here yesterday picking up trash off the highway. You know what I mean? Like, my children do not sit around and they play hard and, you know, sleep harder. You know what I mean? Because they're always somewhere out. Even limiting is still bad stuff, no matter how much you block stuff. No, they can't get on nothing. Like, they can't. The only thing they can get on is their games, and that is it. And then their games that they get on, they're not online games, meaning they can work without Wi-Fi, so they're not on there chatting with people. Because I know all the tricks, because I've done it. My children are homeschooled. Yes, they have friends that they go and they hang out with and kick it with, and, you know, they have that interaction with other kids. So they have so many cousins. Like, and I promise you, my kids are not finding a way around it. I promise you. Like, when I say I have this shit on lock, I mean it. But I'm not. Again, I'm strict in certain areas because I'm lighter in others. You know what I mean? So, can you get your alarm? My kids don't have the option. My brothers are the same way as I am, the exact same way as I am, so their kids ain't doing it. And they're, constantly monitored. When my kids do go hang out with their friends, we are there, and there are no phones, tablets, nothing involved. It's them at a park, playing at a park, basketball, football, whatever the case may be. 3 years now, they've been homeschooled. But anyways, like I was saying, every night at 8 o'clock, we're going to be getting on here and doing this from 8 till 11. Is what I would like to do, from 8 to 11. But we're going to be more organized about it every night. I want to touch on certain topics. Damn, I just stabbed the shit out of my damn cigarette with my fucking pen. Who does that? Where's the letter? I want...
In Georgia, you have to show proof of the kid's stuff from being homeschooled, and you can't just keep your kid. No, you can't.
Yeah, here you can. All we had to do was fill out a paper and say that we were homeschooling them, and that's it. I can teach them any curriculum I want, as long as they're still getting the whole, as long as they're still getting their math, science, social studies, language arts, you know, reading, things like that. As long as they're still getting that, I can teach them whatever I want. And I don't got to send in really anything besides just letting them know that they're getting homeschooled. They've never asked us for anything, at least. No, that's not my wife. That is not my wife. That is my sister. Again, my wife is right here. Wife, sister. Wife, wifey, sister. Blaze said hello. Yes, that is my little sister. But she's my little big sister. She beats me up all the time. I'm just kidding. I'm gonna take this off. There we go. La, 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 la.
Thank God, I was knowing it now.
What?
This thing that was right there.
I know, I didn't even notice it till just now. Is she not? No, she's not. She's not.
An island girl? What's that?
No, she was talking about the Iron Boys. They asked me if you were related to them too. I said no. You all have different daddies. Same mommies.
Usually when I hear island girl, I think of like an island.
Because I'm an island girl. Just kidding. No, I don't. I don't associate with Fly. But anybody figure out why he went to the why Red went to the hospital? Out of curiosity. My cousin is dating his cousin. That's cool. He's a twat, bro. Everything he does just makes me even more disgusted, honestly. Like, that man cannot hold a fucking relationship to save his life. Not for nothing, man. Like, what was wrong with Kayla? I mean, don't get me wrong. No one's perfect, but why couldn't he made it work with his baby mom? You know what I mean? Like, fuck, dude. At least try.
What does that say?
They're reading it. Oh, I bet he is kind of cool. No, he's not. They are not together anymore. He was hanging out with that Stella chick, and she went over there and whooped his ass over it. And her ass. Wow, that's crazy. Flip-flopping has way, whatever, man. If he can make it work, make it work. That's what you should do. I mean, I promise you, man, holding down a wife, you know what I mean, and being there for your kids and shit. Keon, do not step on my fucking shoes, bro. Anyways, that's the new cool, man. Like, hopping around with different girls and trying to see how many girls, that shit ain't cool, man. Once you get to a certain age, being a father and a husband, you know what I mean, or whatever the case is, that it should be your end game goal. Like, that should be something that you should want to flex. Not the fact that you can get bitches and you got money and you can get bitches. Like, that's dumb. Like, you don't look cool. That's some shit a high schooler would say. You don't care.
Are you making that into a skit? It's so degrading for you, bro.
Yeah, I think I said this. Me too. Like, that whole skit shit too. Like, people were trying to tell me I was on here rage baiting because I said wasn't cool with abortion. So they were like, "Okay, so you're rage baiting." No, I'm not. They're like, "Well, you sound just like Charlie Kirk." Good. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to spread the truth that he was trying to spread. I'm trying to spread the truth behind his message. Like, that is what I want to do, and that's what I'm doing. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Y'all, we have like 8,000 some followers on here. He does it for views, and she didn't leave. She just went to visit her dad. Wow. Yeah, that's ridiculous. But, anyways, we're up to 8,000 followers on here, y'all. We need to get to 10,000 followers. So if y'all have not hit that follow button, please make sure y'all hit that follow. Don't be scared. The follow button. From this moment forward, whoever follows me, I will follow. I will hit the follow back. No, Desi, thank you for the heartbeat. Appreciate that. You the shit. You the shit. You the shit. You the shit, you the shit, you the shit. Is it really about to make me do a damn thing? Ugh.
What?
I hate doing the puzzle piece, man. It drives me crazy. Jack paid Stella, what, to get her ass beat? That's funny. It's ridiculous. Maybe I should just start doing some rage bait. Babe, can I beat your ass real quick?
She
She reads the Bible. She would have reading the Bible. I said, hey, babe, let me beat your ass real quick. Babe, you want to smoke some ganji? That wasn't a fight. My cousin was there.
Not the part where Abraham just went around and circumcised everybody in his house.
Damn. Yeah, it was. All I know is your brother got beat up by an old man with one glass eye. No way. That's karma. He told me that he wanted to knock me out on live. I said, let's go, bro. And everybody called him and was like, hey, let's set it up. Let's set it up. Like, you know, Stud don't care. Like, she'll go with you. I even tried to lie and say I was transitioning just so he would. And he was like, no. But okay, well, then why would you say you're going to knock her out on live? And he had no comment. He had no comment back, y'all. No comment. And then I was like, all right, well, then Kayla's going to have to take that L for you. And, you know, she's going to have to, that's just where I'm from. When you call somebody out, you back it the fuck up. That's just how it works. Where I'm from. Now, where he's from, whatever. Maybe you don't. Maybe you talk shit and people just let you do it. But where I'm from, you don't. You take your, you know what I mean? You go outside and you handle that shit. So if he wasn't going to, then Kayla needed to. And if Kayla wasn't going to, then somebody needed to. But nobody would. Nobody wanted to. Everybody was. Who was that one dude who hosts all those fights? Aiden something. They were trying to tell him to fucking set it up and shit. Aiden Ross. And he was going to, but they would not respond back. They would not. He said you weren't his sister, right? I don't know what he's saying, honestly. All I know is that the proof has been put out there. He even seen it. They just, you know how they are. They're control freaks. They want to be able to control the situation, and if they can't control it, then they don't want to be a part of it. Yeah, they didn't find me. I found them. So therefore, and I didn't even want to find their asses, bro. Y'all are the ones that even told me who the fuck they were. 'Cause I didn't even know who the hell they were at first. I knew Alex and Frankie. And they're like, you mean Red and Fly? I'm like, who the fuck are them? And they're like, here. And I seen a video of them, of Fly just standing there and letting a group of girls just attack Kayla and shit. And he gets stuck and he's like, huh? I'm like, bro, the moment that somebody would have been out there like trying to attack my wife and I got stuck like that, I would have looked at my security and I've been like, take her out there. Because this shit in here is about to get dangerous and fucking bloody. And that's what would have happened. The moment that somebody would have tried to even act like they were going after my wife. Yeah, man, they're the brothers I make out. Y'all didn't hear my diss track on them? Go listen to it. Go listen to it. It's on SoundCloud. Just type in Studsoulja. It'll take you to my all my songs. Kissing each other, man. Throwing dirt on my name. Telling y'all, bro. Everybody loves it. It's actually on my profile. On my 2023. Okay, that's it. Kissing each other, then throwing dirt on my name. Young man. Ready? Fuck that shit.
Studsoulja, name ringing like a church bell. Came from the gutter, straight out of hell. See my boys lay flat, bodies turn cold. Daddy's clowns acting rich, hearts full of mold. Parents on the perch, chirping for fame. Kissing each other, then going third on my name. Fake flex, fake cash, trying to be tough. But I see through the act, y'all ain't built for the rough. Island boys, nah, castaways, watch the shore. Think they kings, but they nothing, just a bore. Studsoulja on the rise, scooping on stars. Real from the trenches, y'all behind bars. I'm a beast raised where the sun don't shine. Far from my plate, every crumb was mine. Y'all play dress, but
Y'all need to go hear the full song though. Y'all need to go hear the full song. And I did rap it. So it's me and my pop, which he's like it's my mom's boyfriend. He's not like related to me or nothing. I just call him Pop. It's me and him rapping it, and I meshed our voices together, and that's what it sounded like. Which I didn't like the final outcome of it, but it's all right. It got my point across. But I'm gonna be releasing another one with just me on it. So like I'm gonna redo it. I just wanted to get the diss track out because they told me not to. They were like, if you do it, you're going to be sorry. So I did it because I wanted to see how sorry I was going to be. And I'm still waiting on that, by the way. It's almost a year later. I'm still waiting on me to be sorry. So supposedly they were supposed to drop one. But I'm guessing they're having a hard time coming up with shit because I'm like bro, like y'all watched 8 Mile where like at the final rap, Eminem just lays all this bullshit out there so they had nothing to say. Like that's me. You know what I mean? Like I'm nowhere near Eminem. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that that's what I did though. Like my bullshit's already out there, so there ain't nothing that you could say. You know what I mean? That motherfuckers don't already know. Where's your phone? Did you know? No. No, I did not.
Oh, I did.
Go get the other one out of the fridge. That's mine. I've only had one. The last 2 are mine. I've only had one. But I am thinking about writing one for Charlie Kirk. So I am thinking about doing that. I haven't gotten in the booth that I'm at. I haven't sung anything, rapped anything, nothing. I don't know if I want to sing or if I want to yeah, it's gross. He's cute. He's a cute ass kid. He's all kids are cute. All kids are blessings. So I don't know how people can talk bad about a baby. That's weird to me. But I don't care how many issues me and Fly have. I will never talk badly about him. Ever. Ever. Never. And I swear on my life, if someone ever tried to talk bad about him to me, I would fucking lose it. Are both your pages gonna be about Charlie Kirk? Nah, my page. Okay, so both of my pages are gonna be about me. You know what I mean? Like, so there's gonna be times where I do talk about Charlie, and I do spread his message, and there's gonna be times where we're just on here kicking it. You know what I mean? It's not always gonna be political and biblical shit. You know what I mean? There's gonna be times where I'm on here just doing my lettuce, and we all just vibing. You know what I mean? Like right now, we're just kind of vibing. We did our talk, we had our conversations. If anybody has anything else they want to add, I will talk. I will conversate. Yeah. But now it's 11 o'clock. Y'all know what happens at 11 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? It's our medicine time. Fly literally held up an ET doll and compared it to us. Yeah, I seen that shit. He literally went and bought an ET doll just to hold it up on live next to his kid for rage bait. For his own kid. That's crazy.
Wow. That's fucked up. That's not okay.
I'm just asking because I'm trying to get away from it. No, I feel you, Chris. I understand. That's why I said no. It's not always going to be about them. Like, we had the talk. We conversated. We had it out there for 3 hours. We sat on here talking about politics and biblical shit. Now we're chilling. You know what I'm saying? We're chilling. He did that and said his child don't look like that. He didn't say he looked like him. Right, but why would you go out and buy a doll to get on live to hold next to your child that everybody is saying looks like ET. You know what I mean? Why the fuck would you do that? Why would, unless you're wanting people to comment and, you know what I mean, and get that attention. That's the only reason. Like, dude, I know a gaslighter and a narcissist when I see it. No, he even said that he bought it. He went out and got it just to show everybody. No one sent that to him. He went out and bought that shit.
Yeah, literally comparing to a doll.
And even if someone did send it to him, still, I would have threw that shit away immediately. I would not have gotten on live and held up my child and held a doll and been like, does he look like this? Does he look like this? Fuck no. I wouldn't have done that. I would. First off, I don't even put my kids on fucking on unless they're like making their own shit. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna put on, like, bring my son out here and hold up a fucking Cabbage Patch doll and be like, hey, does this look like my kid? I'm not gonna do that. No one. Okay, I'm talking about an actual doll. I'm not talking about a fan sent him on Snap. I'm talking about, it was an actual doll that he took out of the packaging and pulled out of the box and held up next to his child. He went and bought it. Nobody sent that to him. He bought that. He said it on live. He went out and bought it. Yeah, I know. Oh, okay. All right. I was just making sure. You knew what I was talking about. That's all. We must be talking about two different lives then. Because on the live that I watched, he specifically said, I went out and got this just so I could show you guys that my son does not look like this. Eat, bro. I'm starving. It doesn't matter if a fan sent it to him, it's still compared it to a child. Exactly. That's what I'm trying to say. It doesn't matter who sent it to him. He still held the fucking doll up and put it next to his child on a video, whatever the case may be.
That you think the same about
Like, that's insane.
It's fucked up.
I don't know yet, Taurus. I don't know yet. I just know, again, like, that's crazy to me. A lot of the shit that's been going on is crazy to me. Like, a lot of the shit that they've been doing is, like, nuts. Like, I can't, the rage bait that they do, like, I could never go on live, bro, and be mean as shit to this woman just to get you guys to watch me. Like, I couldn't. Like, if that's the only way to get you guys to engage or to fucking like us, like, I want people to look at us and be like, that's goals, man. Like, yeah, they have their disagreements every now and again, but at the end of it, they always say, I love you, and they always work through it. Like, we have been together 15 years, you guys, since high school. She was 15, I was 16, all right? And they just turned 15, just turned 16. And we have been insanely, madly, deeply obsessed with each other since then. Again, we argue, but, like, very rarely, and there are more disagreements. You want to argue in a relationship because you want to disagree on things. You don't want to be exactly alike. But we have a very, very healthy relationship. Very healthy.
Somebody said Alex looks just like Kayla.
Yes, baby Alex does look just like Kayla. Hey guys, hey, what's up? They do get at it, right? I've been with my husband 18 years. It's been a roller coaster. Exactly, and that's how it should be, though. That's how it should be. It's been a roller coaster with me and her. I mean, 15 years, we've been through it all,
Nothing
y'all.
worth having. Nothing is worth having unless you fight for it and earn it. Like, we've earned the relationship that we have today. The hard work and dedication.
Yeah. So do y'all not support the LGBTQ movement? I'm just confused on your views on that. What do you mean? I feel like everybody should be who the fuck they want to be. If someone wants to cut their stuff off and glue stuff on
others that don't believe in it.
Yeah, do it. Do what you want. But I don't believe that I believe that everybody should be who they want to be. And that goes with, I don't feel like two gay people, I don't feel like it's okay for me and her to go into a church where their views are that they're against this and be forced to marry us.
Yeah.
That's not okay. That will never be okay. I don't want somebody to marry me who doesn't want to. You know what I mean?
That's not a happy
Like,
marriage.
no, you're not being blessed at all. Like that.
Oh my
that
gosh.
that is not a
Gosh.
blessing. Okay.
Was it a good wish?
Okay, I believe that you are born what you are born with. Now, if you want to go and change yourself to be more feminine because you're more comfortable that way, that's okay. But we're not delusional here, okay? We're not all in a fairy tale, okay? What you are born with is what you are, okay? Now, I know people who has fully transitioned and will say the same thing that I am saying. They are a male. They were born a male. They were born a woman. They just feel comfortable in as a dressing as a woman, acting as if they are a woman, and that is okay. That is fine. But don't.
If you're a man, you can't be a woman. Period. You cannot change that chromosome.
It's just what it is.
You can change your clothing, but you cannot change your chromosome.
Like you can cut your stuff off, tuck it, flip it, throw it back and reverse it, all that shit. But it's not going to change the fact that you are still.
There are two genders.
Exactly.
You are born what you're born.
Exactly.
But again, I don't discriminate. Do what you want. Do what makes you happy. Do what makes you happy.
I don't believe it should come out of my tax dollars for surgeries.
No.
No.
But let's be honest, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to say that it is a necessary procedure.
No, it's not.
And I do not believe that any
I know so
kid.
many people
Hold on, I do not believe that
don't
any child should be making any decisions like that at all until they are over the age of 18. I don't feel like any child at all should be telling any parent, "Hey, I want to be a female," or "I want to be a male," when they are a female or a male. Like that is, and that's insane. Because what if that?
They regret it when they're older.
Right. What if they get older and they're like, "Holy shit! Like I want to have relations with a woman and I can't because I done went and cut my shit off." You ain't gonna grow it back. We're not lizards. I mean, your arm ain't gonna grow back if you chop it off. It's gone.
It's shown that a lot of people that transition at a very young age regret it in the end, because being on that shit long term fucks you up, and you can't just stop taking it because if you end up regretting it, you can't just stop taking that shit because your body now depends on it and you have to continue taking it.
Parents shouldn't let them. No, they should not. You are right.
Are you looking up?
Look what up.
Parents would have to sign.
I thought you were. No, about the science,
The statistics and shit.
the scientific.
Kids are like, the things they filter on here are so weird. Yeah, I agree with that part.
I believe that gender dysphoria is a real thing. And
Is it still frozen? It shouldn't be. Throw that thing back, flip it, and reverse it. It's y'all are mixed up. No. But I don't know. I just don't think that any kid should be making any choices like that at that age. It's just, for me, that's just really young. That's really young to be making that choice. No, sharing bathrooms, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that either. Because you know how many people could lie and dress it as a female and say that they're just, did that and then go in and then yank my fucking daughter into a stall? Like, who do I gotta, hurt today? Like, no, I'm not okay with it.
I could have just grown up without any intervention.
And that's just me. Now, I'm a woman, okay? You know that you're a man. You know you were born a man, okay? So if you decide to transition, babe, you turn that down, please. If you decide to transition, okay, you know what comes with that. You know what's going to transition. You know you're going to be it's also very dangerous because a male who has transitioned all the way and looks like a female, exactly, you can't tell the difference, done got it all chopped off, grew the boobies and shit, like, that it can be dangerous for them to go into a male restroom. You know what I mean? So, like, again, that's why it's just so cut and fucking dry. And then also, they have family restrooms where all genders are allowed to use. So, at the same time, what's the difference between a transgender using a family restroom and the men's or the women's restroom? You see, it's like that's what I'm saying. There's so many arguments on either side. Like, I understand both points. Like, I'm just a real ass bitch like that. Like, I'm gonna argue both points. Sometimes I'll even sit here and argue with myself until one of the arguments win.
I'm more of a straight through person.
What?
I can't argue both sides.
Oh.
Because the other side just doesn't.
Well, but you see what I'm saying though, like the argument that I'm making with myself right now, like, I mean, again, you should have held that into account before you went and got your shit changed. You know, that you wouldn't be able to use the female's restroom, but at the same time, you know, it's who you want to be, and yeah, I love drags. I think they're so fucking. I think they're hilarious.
They got it right. They are men that like
they
dress like women. That's what it is. Plain and simple.
I love drags. They're fucking hilarious. And again, and I love trans people. I love this. I love trans people. That they're okay. You know what I mean? I don't hate them. I don't dislike them. I love everybody. I just feel like they should understand the fact that the decisions they make, you know, comes with certain shit. Like, you decided to transition, that doesn't give you the right to just go into another bathroom.
Okay, but like, you know that a lot of trans people think that, again.
Yes, that's it though. They dress as women. When they leave that night, 9 times out of 10, they're taking that shit. You know what I mean? They're taking it off, but they're also using the same bathroom and shit like that. You know what I mean? I don't hate people because they dress the opposite. I'm a female and I dress like a dude, y'all.
Yeah.
What?
Trans want it to be where the gender reassignment surgery is not a it's like a medical procedure. Like, it needs to come out of, you know, our tax dollars into insurance. Insurance needs to pay for it. That type of stuff. What really is a plastic surgery. Right. It's something that you want. Therefore, the total cost should come out of your.
Yeah. No. I can't even pay for my own. Like, I'm seriously. We're trying to pay for my wife to have another baby. Pay for that. You know what I mean? That's something that we motherfuckers. That's something that should be paid for in insurance first, before a transitioning surgery. No, your sister said it was men who dress as women. It's both doing it. I was just clarifying.
Right, but who do you see more doing it? They have a whole ass show.
This is that video.
How are y'all really about to get on here and fucking... What? Hold on, they're violating me for a conversation they're wanting to have.
Look, this is that video I was talking
I
about.
had facial feminization surgery. I had sex reassignment surgery. I was on HRT for 17 years. Now I'm on a combo dose because I can't go off. I have multiple health conditions from trans-failed boy syndrome. 92.5% of trans-identified males are straight and bisexual, and the only explanation for a straight or bisexual man to transition is autogynephilia. So from my perspective, I went there and I was given a blanket diagnosis given to anybody who has a body issue as a child nowadays.
You know that your message will probably make them angry. Why is it important for you to be here?
Because people are being lied to when they're being diagnosed. They're not being diagnosed with what actually causes the gender dysphoria. They're just being diagnosed with a symptom of a problem. And there are multiple problems that cause those symptoms. And when you don't appropriately diagnose people, you lead them into a life of ruin. All of these interventions are permanent, they're irreversible, and they lied to me. I want people to know that they're lying to people. They're not diagnosing autogynephiles as autogynephiles. I have friends who medicalized all the way and are self-admitted AGPs who were never diagnosed with the reason they feel this way. They were just transitioned.
Who do you blame for this sort of fast tracking of medicalizing children?
I think after gay marriage was won, there was an empty hole in gay politics. We had gotten everything we wanted, and I think trans jumped into all of the orgs that were associated with the gay community, and they lobbied to make gender identity a protected thing. thing. They started doing that in the 90s. And I think this is a byproduct of the trans community intentionally watering things down and lobbying so everybody can have access, and they don't care about the people who are indoctrinated, who are harmed by this loosey-goosey system where you can walk into a therapist in 15 minutes and be given a gender dysphoria diagnosis.
And what do you think it'll take to fix it?
It's going to take lawmakers to step up and shut it down.
Whoa.
You hear that though? She has many health issues from
Because this
from
woman,
transitioning
this
young.
man
She can't do
transitioned.
a double shot.
Hold
She
on.
can't go off.
This man transitioned
Huh?
young at an age. He transitioned young into a woman at a young age, and because of that, now he has she, and now because it was a he, she transitioned into a she when she was a kid. So now that he doesn't want to be a woman anymore, he can't just go off of it, right? Like he has multiple health issues because of it. People lied to him. Like he can't. Like it's irreversible. Like once you do it, you do it. You can't go back.
You got a fake diagnosis.
He got a fake diagnosis. Within 15 minutes, he was diagnosed with the gender whatever the fuck it's called, dysphoria. Within 15 minutes, like you go in and you say, "Oh, I don't like how big my boobs are. They hurt my back." Okay, well you got gender dysphoria. You need to go get a sex change. You know what I mean? Like that's not okay. No, it's not the parent's fault. The parent took the kid to the psychiatrist. The psychiatrist is the one who told the kid, "You got the gender dysphoria." All the parent did was go get help. Was look for help. We can't always blame the parents for everything, y'all. He was a child. No child knows. You're telling me if you have a kid right now, that kid is able to make life altering decisions. That's not right, but that's not what happened. That's what that's what that is. The doctor diagnosed him with that. The therapist, same thing, man. Right, but if a doctor told you that, hey, your kid has this and this is the only way to save him, you're going to sign off on that shit.
They're being misinformed.
Some people do. Me, on the other hand, I don't know. I wouldn't, because I'm the type of parents where I'm like, nah, my kid is a child. My kid ain't making life-altering decisions.
Like, these children can't get tattoos or piercings.
If my kid, hold on, if my child came to me and said, hey, mama, I want to be a chick. And again, mind you, he's 11 years old, okay? He came to me and said, mama, I want to be a chick. I'm going to go cut my dick off, okay? I am going to look at him and I'm going to say, you need to take a seat. You need to calm down because you're too young to make any decisions like that. Come talk to me when you're 18. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to figure out the cause. Why do you feel this way? What made you feel this way? Is there anything we can do to not make you feel this way? And then when he is 18, if he wants to go and cut his little wanky-danky off, I'm still going to love him. Like I've never, like I always have. I'm going to love him.
A feminine boy.
Right, and that's the thing too. You could be there's ways you could be a dude and just be feminine. You know what I mean? Just like the way
You want to be
the
a dude
feminine.
with a girl, be a dude with a girl. You want to be a girl with a boy, be a girl with a boy. But you're a dude and you're a girl.
So the parent has no accountability to take. Yes, the parent has accountability to take. Absolutely, the parent should have been the smarter one to be like, okay, there, dude. No, like my kid is a child. He's not making those kind of decisions. But some parents aren't like that. Some parents actually just believe that doctors know every fucking thing. So you would accept it when he is 19 if he did it? Yes, because at that point he is an adult.
Personally, no, not me.
I mean, he is an adult. Now, at 19, do I feel like he's old? Like, do I still think he should be making those choices? No, because why? Because I'm sorry, men aren't mature until they're in their 30s. So I believe that, I believe nobody should be doing it. Honestly, that's my beliefs. But I'm going to love my child no matter what. Once he's 18, I can't tell him what to do. He is now an adult legally. Legally, I cannot tell him what to do unless he's living under my roof. If he's living under my roof, he ain't doing that shit. Period. But again, if he came to me and told me he was gay, straight, monkey, blue, a kitty, whatever the fucking case is, I'm going to love my child no matter what. Again, I'm not going to push my beliefs and my views on my child. I want him to think for himself. He knows my beliefs. He knows my views. And yes, he takes after a lot because this is how most kids are. But I don't push them on him. Then that's their fault for having a lack of education, especially when it comes to health concerns of their children. Absolutely. Absolutely. But the therapist has got to take some accountability in that too. Like, why are you diagnosing somebody after a 15-minute session?
It would make sense why they would believe a therapist. Because I'm not going to go into a construction job and them be like, hey, this is how you pour the concrete. And I'm like,
right.
Is it though?
Exactly. Like, I'm not going to do that either. I'm not going to, again, like she said, we're not going to walk into a business where they're pouring concrete and then they'd be like, hey, this is how you do that when they have 20 years experience. And then me with no experience, I'm like, is it really though? Is that really how you do it? Are you sure you're not missing a couple steps? You know what I mean? Like, but yes, I would always question too. Again, that's because you're good parents. But again, not all parents are like that. A lot of parents just take the word of a doctor because they're supposed to know their shit.
I'm a professional.
Kicking it with Chris, that's because you are a damn good parent. Damn good parent. Everybody should be getting second opinions when it comes to their kids. When it comes to, yeah, exactly. 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, call them all.
Dr. Phil.
That's good, Cam, again, because you are a damn good parent. Dude, I will go down the list. Like she said, I'll go all the way down to Dr. Phil if I got to. Like, Dr. Oz, somebody answer the phone. Like, we going to figure this shit out. Thank you, sir. I appreciate that. I just know, like I said, no kid should be making a executive decision like that young. The parent shouldn't be allowing the child to make an executive decision like that too young. And a therapist should know better than to make a diagnosis like that after 15 minutes.
The only thing we should be castrating is pedophiles. Sorry.
Yeah, that's exactly what I think too. I think that the only time something should be cut off, like, the no-no area, the bathing suit area, okay? The only time I think that should be cut off is a pedo. They should lose their shit and then lose their shit right after. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I second that motion right there. I second that motion. 10,000%, right? That's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying. There's a lot. There's a lot that just don't make sense. It don't make sense. It's out of the normal. It's unethical. There's just a lot that's going on that just is confusing. It's very confusing. This is why I rock with you. That's what's up. Thank you for rocking with me. I appreciate it. I just try to give it to y'all raw and real, bro. Like, when you guys ask me these things on the spot, I don't have time to really think about it. I give it to you exactly how I feel. And, a lot of you don't agree with what I say. A lot of you guys are like, wait, but you don't even sound like you're educated on it. I am. Sometimes it doesn't need, I don't even need to.
Big vocabulary. Educated on it. I guess.
Like
no, we're American. Oh, what's your take on that?
American. LOL. What's your take on that?
Why?
Why? Yeah. What do you mean you're on edge? Why are you on edge now? Yo, my baby is like.
That's so nasty.
She said, what?
Do better.
You're so dumb. You should do better. Oh, that was a good one. Now.
I was going to say something about violence.
Waiting on you, Chris. She probably has to like reword it 12 different times. I need to figure out who put all of these words on here that people keep getting. It keeps editing your guys' shit or flagging it.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I know what she's talking about. I just want to make sure.
I seen her reflection in the mirror. She's so pretty. Who?
Talking about your wife.
I'm lagging. What do you mean, Chris? This one next to me is my sister. That is my sister. That is my wife. But this one right here, look. That's my sister. That's my sister. I'm waiting on you, Chris. What are you talking about? I don't know if you're talking about like the border situation or.
I was talking about the mass deportation of ISIS.
Or that mass deportation. Maybe them deporting the Mexicans. I think that's what she's talking about.
They're not only deporting the Mexicans.
They both pretty tall, thank you. No, we just have the same mom. Yeah, I feel like if you're talking about the deportation, I think I don't even know if I want to even put this out there.
I can put an argument.
Yeah, it was just bad in GA, and I had to talking to a lot of people. I just feel like if you're here legally, you have nothing to worry about. That's like the best way I can. You got a comment?
I mean, it honestly depends on what she's talking about. Honestly, she's talking about the mass deportation of ICE. I am for deporting illegal immigrants.
Thank you. Perfectly said. It is. It's super sad. I don't like to see anybody get tore away from their families. You know, that's not good for anybody. But, again, everybody knows the risks. You know what I mean? If you come in here illegally, you know the risks that you're taking of being caught and being deported and da-da-da-da-da-da. Now, they're not taking legal. They're taking people who their visa has expired and they just haven't contacted, or they never had a visa in the first place. They have not sent over one legal person, not one. And no, wait, if you're talking about that one person that dude brought up in the Charlie Kirk debate, there was a reasoning for that, and that was because they sent him a paper for him to redo his visa, and there was no contact.
Or are they talking about the one that was part of MS-13, the National Terrorist Organization?
Right, and then or the one who was a part of the MS-13, the National Terrorist, and he's the one that's in that prison everybody's talking about, or that camp, or whatever the fuck it is y'all are talking about. ICE is all over my city, raiding places on a daily. I don't know. Like I said, if you're here legally, then you have nothing to worry about. If your visa is not expired, you're here working and minding, you know what I mean, living the American dream like everybody else is trying to do, then, you have nothing to worry about. If you're here involved in gangs and you're shooting up people and you're hurting people and, doing not so good things, then, I mean, you knew what was going to come with that.
You should not be here. That is how it is.
They're taking people that have lived here for 50 years and their families
Mm-hmm.
that was born here. It's sad.
They're not taking people that are born here.
If you're born here, they're not taking you if you're born here. What's happening is they're being split up from the ones who were born here and the ones that weren't born here. That's the issue people are having, is the fact that they're being divided, they're being split up. Can you see my comments? No, you cannot. I heard you say I'm back, but that was it. Because they can't detain anybody just for speaking another language.
No.
No. No. Show me the proof of that. Show me where they have taken a perfectly legal, 100% papers, filed, stamped, signed, perfectly legal, and then they deported that person. Show me one that again never committed a crime, wasn't in prison, wasn't a part of any gangs, visa was not expired. Again, show me that, and I will say I'm wrong. Show me I'm wrong.
That words from Charlie Kirk prove me wrong.
Prove me wrong. The fine words of my sister said, Charlie Kirk. The girl who got pulled over in Utah and was a college student, and she got deported because she wasn't here legally. Over 60 people were let go from my job after an employee got fired and threatened. Damn. I'm gonna write it down. Again, you guys know I'll do my research. I will never say if you want to message it to me, Keegan and with Chris, I will read whatever it is you gotta say. I have my phone right here. Literally, I have my other phone. Hold on real quick. I'm writing these names down, man. Give me a minute. Okay, so you said Miguel. Alright. Alright. MIGUEL.
Okay, as far as
SILVESTE. Okay.
as far as the woman in Utah,
Yeah.
she was an undocumented immigrant from Brazil.
She was an undocumented immigrant from Brazil.
Who is it?
What was the girl again? The girl from where?
Caroline Diaz
Tell me again.
was a Caroline Diaz Gonzalez, was an immigrant from Brazil.
I gotta write her name.
Undocumented.
Caroline Diaz.
Diaz Gonçalves.
Okay.
And who else?
Hold on. Deported, you said?
Right now she's on 2 weeks bail.
Okay. Alright, hold on. But anyway, she was an immigrant from Brazil. And it is Miguel Silvestre or whatever. I don't know. It's right there. I wrote it down. And then Kimarego Garcia.
What are they saying? What happened with Miguel?
That all of these people they're saying was wrongfully taken away.
He was not deported.
He was not deported. He said that person you're looking up right now. Wait, no, that's Miguel. So what happened with him then?
It just says, no, Miguel Silvestre was not deported, as U.S. citizens cannot be legally deported. However, he did face a wrongful deportation in 1999 and was recently targeted again by an Aaron Dumpton expedited removal order in June 2025, which he denied, though the Department of Homeland Security states are no active cases. So according to the Department of Homeland Security, there is no active case against Miguel Silvestre.
Except for when?
Except for 1999.
So in 1999, you're talking about something that happened in 1999, man?
He was wrongfully, yes, there was wrongful deportation with him in 1999.
Fox News is what I watch. I don't watch CNN.
Let's say Kamar.
Miguel Silva was denied re-entry into the United States even though he was born in Cali.
No.
So they're trying to say that he was born in Cali and was denied re-entry into the United States even though he was born in Cali.
Let's see how.
And that's Miguel.
I'm pretty sure I read something different.
Right, kill everything you read and tell you.
He was born in Spain. Here.
What?
He was born in Spain.
Who?
Miguel.
Yeah, so Miguel was born in Spain.
Virginia, Spain.
Hold on. The girl in Utah wasn't illegal. Yeah, she was. She was an undocumented immigrant from Brazil. Yes, she was. Yes, she was. But she spent weeks in an ICE detention center, and they used illegal data from another state to find something. He was denied re-entry into the United States. He was born in California. Fox News lies all the time. Can't believe them. That's not correct, and that CNN does. I don't do Fox News. What source is she reading? What's the website? Can't believe all articles. They are wanting you to believe the lies. These are like actual, yeah, we only look up the factual stuff. But anyways, okay, y'all, hold on real quick. I'm trying to write down the names that they put down for us to research. But there's a lot of comments coming in. Anyways, I got Miguel. I got the Kimbar, something Garcia. I think that was it. A college student. What was the card?
Now, Kamar?
Yeah, they said that that Kamar Garcia case happened in 2025.
Yes, it did. August 27th, 2025. What do they want to know about it?
They're saying that he was also here, like from here, and got removed. He said August what?
August 27th. Nope. He's not born here.
Where was he born?
He's from Salvador.
He's from Salvador.
And he was, I guess you can say illegally deported, but he also was what happened was that they deported him to El Salvador jail because he's facing human trafficking charges.
Wow. So the Kamar dude is facing human trafficking charges.
I'm sorry, human smuggling charges.
Oh, yeah, smuggling. Human smuggling charges. Like, do you guys even look these people up? She's reading what website are you on so we can, like this is Google. Y'all, like, this is a legit,
this
like,
goes through
ABC News, CNN, the places you guys are telling us to look at. NBC. I mean, this is...
I'm going based off what they like to listen to.
Like, we're going off your guys' news stations, not ours. I mean, I'm looking the people up, and I'm doing what you guys are asking
He was
me to do.
technically, yes, if they want to be technical, he was technically illegally deported to the El Salvador jail. Okay? But the reason why they took him to El Salvador jail is because they were in the process of doing the deportation because he was facing human smuggling charges. He was a criminal that needed to go back to his home country. I'm sorry.
They were, okay, like she said, again, we are not ones to say anything false, okay, at all. So if we do our research and we see something, we say it. We say it immediately, all right? Technically, the Kamar Garcia guy was again, technically illegally deported because he was sent to the Salvador prison for the charges of human smuggling, and they were in the process of his deportation. So yes, technically he was sent before his deportation papers.
Kamar Alberto Garcia was released from federal custody on August 22nd, 2025.
He was released when?
August 22nd, 2025.
That doesn't make sense if this happened on August 27th.
That's one of his hearings.
Oh, that's what it was here.
Yes. He is in Maryland under the supervision of Immigration and Customs Enforcement, which is ICE, while awaiting trial on human smuggling charges.
August 22nd. August 22nd, he was released, you said?
He was released.
He was released. You guys are the ones that told me what news station and shit, what article and shit to look up. So that's what we're doing. Alright? But again, every person that you guys have mentioned has had a again, I said show me somebody who has no criminal charges, a clean visa, you know what I mean, who was illegally deported. And again, the other girl, that woman, which you guys are talking about, the fucking Caroline Diaz one, she was not legal. I mean, I understand student visa, I hear you guys, but that's not, again, obviously they would have just sent her ass away if she was there for that.
What do they want?
Not Fox. No one said a news article to look up. Just a name. Okay, will you look up any other fucking thing? Anything. Any other thing.
Alright.
Look up some, like, fucking the biggest fucking liberal you can find.
I mean, CNN. It's pretty big. BBC?
There you go.
Says the same thing.
Says the same thing?
Yes.
Okay, give me another one.
Okay, how about this? How about SupremeCourt.gov?
There you go. You can't
Says the
beat
same
that
thing.
one. You can. I mean, there we go. SupremeCourt.gov. Go to that one. They said it's saying the same shit. That all these people were illegal immigrants, or that they committed a crime that got them sent the fuck out of here. Yeah, and I'm still sticking to that. I am still sticking to that. No one who didn't deserve to be deported.
The District of Maryland.
What?
This is an application to vacate injunction entered by the United States District Court for the District of Maryland.
Who's this for?
Kilmar.
They're saying Kilmar was illegally deported.
Mm-hmm. He technically not. He wasn't. He was in an El Salvador jail, which we had an agreement with.
Oh, exactly. That's what we're saying. Like again, there's even Americans being sent there. Yeah, there are. Yes, there are.
It is not just for America.
It's not just for immigrants.
Violence.
We have a legit agreement with them that any violent offenders would go there. So it's not the fact that he was just sent there. You know what I mean? Like because he's from there. It's because that's where they go. Even Americans that are violent go there. I know, Christy. No, it's not. They're saying, is that not illegal deportation? So they're illegal deporting actual, like, you're, no.
I mean, his home country is El Salvador.
Right. Like, that's his home country. No, they're saying that the fact that Americans are being sent there. That's not really prison.
Once you are in prison, I'm sorry.
You
your
have no rights
are
are gone. Like, you don't have rights. Like, you have very minimal. Like, you get to eat. That's it. I've been there. I know.
Oh my gosh, this whole due process thing.
I know.
I mean, that's just due process. You came into the country illegally, you're caught. Therefore, you did a criminal act. Here's the proof. Due process. You're guilty.
I mean, whatever, bro. You guys, I mean, those of you that are cool with the shit, then be cool with it. You know what I mean? Exactly. Like, if you're legal, you knew what could happen if you came in here illegal. You knew what might happen. Therefore, you took the chance on coming in here and being sent the fuck back. And especially if you came in here knowing you were illegal and still doing criminal acts, what the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you not lay low and just get some money, build up money, bro? Like, why come here and do criminal ass shit?
The fact of the matter is, once you cross that border illegally, you are a criminal.
Exactly. Okay, you're right. And their parents knew, again, they knew what they were doing. They knew that they might get caught and be separated from their children.
Those parents put those children
Right.
in that
Exactly.
situation.
Be mad. Why are you not mad at them? Why are you not mad at them for putting those poor babies through that? Like, why? How dare you? How dare you do that to them? How dare you? That's what you should be mad about.
Take them away from violence. Okay. There are like a lot of other countries that have open borders.
What is so inhumane about that? It's their country. It's where they're from.
What's happened to having humanity?
Yes, dude. I have been all over. All over.
Humanity? What do you mean? Like, because I mean, I have humanity.
Huh?
Meatball said, "What happened to having humanity?"
Humanity is not killing a baby. That's having what happened. What about that? Like, that's kind of contradicting, don't you think? Whatever happened to humanity? Yeah, but yet we're over here offing babies because we don't want them. But yet sending somebody back to their country is wrong. But yet you're okay with dismembering a child inside of a womb. Dismembering. Has anybody ever actually sat and watched the process? You've been insinuating that the whole time.
Yeah, how about this? How about the people that are sending their
You think it's wrong?
unoccupied children across the border to defend for themselves? Where's the humanity in that?
And I proved, and no, you didn't. You didn't. The only one that I can even kind of, sort of, even a little bit tell you you're right about is the Kamar Garcia one.
Well,
That's it.
57,000 kids that are trafficked through the border.
57,000 are
Annually.
trafficked through the border annually.
That's only going on one side. That's the other side. Not the ones that are coming over here taking our children across the border. Where's the humanity in that? If you want my source, it's congress.gov.
Yeah, congress.gov. That's your source. And I disagreed when you said deporting American citizens because Trump made a deal is wrong. Not all illegals are bad people. We have more bad Americans than illegals. But we're Americans though. We're bad on our own turf. Well, lots of jobs just lost that one day, and more people to fill them. I mean, like, I don't understand how people can fight so hard for other countries, you know what I mean, but can't even stand united for your own. Mm-hmm. Like, that's what's crazy to me, bro. That's what Charlie was like, really. Something he didn't even understand. Like, how can you fight so hard for people who come and hurt other people? And again, not all are bad. No, absolutely not. But the moment that they crossed into the border, they became criminals. Okay, that was their choice to do that. Because whether it be sad or not, it was their choice. But yet, you guys are on here. You're fighting so hard. But yet you can't even unite for your own country and fight for that. Fight, to keep your country safe, your home safe. Crazy. It's crazy. It's nuts. And if you have family in other countries and they want to come here, I'm sure they will do it the legal way. Correct? All sunshine and rainbows in other countries. I get that. No, trust me, there ain't nothing like I put myself in their shoes plenty of fucking times. Trust me. But at the end of the day, my family means more. I mean, what? My country means more. Like, I'm not gonna put my family and my country at risk because I have a big heart. Like, come on now. People have got to start thinking more clearer, more smarter. Like, quit thinking with your... You got to stop thinking with... That's why some people just aren't meant to be leaders. Because they're not able to make the hard choices. To make the hard... Like, you're not able to do it. And that's why some people just aren't able to lead. If you don't like this country, if it's not worth fighting for, then why are y'all here? No, say your opinions. I'm just asking. I wasn't, what? No, I wasn't saying you guys specifically. I was saying there's people out there who can't lead. And then the reason why, like, they're not able to stand in front, have a group of people behind them and stand in front and make the hard choices and the hard fucking decisions that you have to make as a leader. Because you have big hearts. You can't. You're not able to. Like me. You just have to be able to do it. I mean, and some people can't. If you guys want to take it that way, that's fine. That's okay. But again, that's not what I was saying. But I mean, however y'all want to take it. I don't give a shit. However y'all want to take it. I was just stating. And again, if you're that fucking sensitive, then yes, please unfollow and scroll out because that is crazy.
There are so much negatives that illegal immigration brings to our economy. It's not even funny. Like, I'm just saying.
Again, you're not much. How much you have to make? How like you got to live in a hotel? Like you insulting me for living in a hotel is not. You got to make some good
you
money.
Talk about that? We can talk about that. How that also contributes to illegal immigration.
I can't even tell who is like. This is nuts, bro. Again, everybody's allowed to have different opinions. Everybody's allowed to have different, stuff. Like, it's just what it is. And for everybody saying I have a different vibe tonight, no, it's not that. It's the fact that this isn't about, we're having a debate. We're having a conversation. We are talking about our opinions and our views. When we're not talking about that, then we have chill night. You're allowed to disagree on things, guys. And see, and I even told my sister in the beginning of this that you were a really good debater, that you knew how to debate and, be cool at the end of it and say, hey, good debate or good conversation and just da-da-da. But you really made me look dumb. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Because you've been on here, like, literally hyping everybody up in an antagonizing way. And that, and that's cool. That's fine. Again, like, I want people to be able to come on here and talk and shit like that. But you're aggressive. And I don't understand.
My sister says she's going to turn me into immigration. What?
What the fuck?
No. Are you illegal?
Wait, right. Like, what the fuck? Like, why would we don't even know who you are. Why the fuck would she say that? Like, what? Yeah, you wasn't calling chat weak yesterday. That's the difference. What are you talking? I never said anything about anybody being weak. Like, what are you talking about? Yeah, because most kids are homeschooled and they don't learn anything because they're at home. And my kids learn a lot. I got some smart ass kids and they are homeschooled, so. Which is very sad, but don't be ignorant to the fact that the U.S. still helps.
Cassandra, yep. They don't help. Huh? I want to know how the U.S. don't help. You know how much stupid things we pay out for to other countries?
Renee said, I'd like to hear what your sis has to say. They're talking
About the what? Which part? I got lost.
Meatloaf. I was saying Meatloaf was what I thought was a good debater, but then, like, all of a sudden, like, just.
I was talking about how people.
Anyway, she said so. What did she say then? If I heard wrong, he's talking about what you said about the hotel thing. How that
people
kid
living in hotels contributes. How people living
talk louder over here.
People living in hotels contribute. People coming over illegally. Illegal immigration contributes to American citizens living in hotels. We can break that down.
I didn't call you weak for your opinions at all. At all. She said something that had me have the conversation about how some people aren't able to lead because they're not able to make the hard choices. Again, like if there's a child running towards a group of Americans with a bomb strapped to their chest, are you going to be able to make that choice to put that child down? Or are you able to make that decision? Some people aren't able to. That's all I was saying. Anyway, say what you're saying again, but.
Okay, I said because for me, it's money. I would be raised to pay. Like government is self Also, for each person goes on let's see how another events. American it has to contribute or so help against that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think anybody heard what you said.
You have to be rich to run, and that's the problem.
You're right back on.
You don't have to be rich to run for office. You do not have to be rich to run for office. At all. Actually, I have seen somebody go from nothing and go into office. I have, yes. Well, from the small area that we were from in Columbus is called Valley View. And he was the mayor of Valley View. He lived in a 3-bedroom home with like 1 or 2 baths, you know, had a whole other job because being a mayor doesn't pay nothing, and he worked himself up.
Our vice president.
You have to build yourself up. You can't just one day like run for presidency. That's not how it works.
Our VP did. Yeah, see, our VP did.
Yeah, Vance is from here.
Our vice president?
Yeah.
Why?
Yes.
I don't know. We're talking about us because I can't tell. Talk to me, Cass.
I'm not poor. And no one ever said that.
He's not poor. We're saying he came from bottom, now he's here. Came from the bottom.
I'm just saying you can't be a mayor of a small town and then jump to VP. Like, that's not how it works. What does it mean when Brittany, you keep lagging.
Alright.
Here we go again.
I'm sorry. Damn. Look, y'all, it ain't my fault. It's the hotel's fault, okay? Call them and bitch at them. Tell them to get the damn Wi-Fi fixed.
She said, Cass said, no, I agree with you.
Okay, good.
She said, girl, don't touch the phone.
Sorry, I'm done.
But yeah, no, you can't just start. You can't just go from like a mayor of a small town and jump to VP. Vance had to be, you know, recognized for something. There's something he did that spoke to Trump and said, okay, this is my guy. Personal love you have to have. Bernice, tell your sister to stop touching the phone. When did I touch the phone?
I am with me. May thought it was you.
Exactly, Kim. Exactly. What do you want to talk about, Meatloaf? I can't remember. There's so many comments.
He said, what are we talking about right now?
I know, I asked him, what's your day? He said your day. I get off work and I'm, you know, out here. For anybody wondering where I work, I'm not going to say exactly like where, but I work for a rental car cleaning company. That's what I do. You look like Brittany. Yeah, but with hair. Rance was a politician before Trump. I mean, let's be honest. He's the president. I mean, a vice president. He's a politician now. You didn't give me a lighter.
You said you single. Meatloaf, you better calm down.
Where is
You better calm down, Meatloaf.
the lighter?
In my hand. Trying to make sure you can see.
You're being so weird. Better not touch the phone.
I'm not gonna touch the goddamn phone, just Bug. I'm not doing this with you today. Stop your shit. You don't understand. Just Bug is always on me, bro. Always on me.
Meatloaf, make her meatloaf.
Ew, come on, man. That's my yaya.
That's my favorite.
That's my
What's my birthday meal?
Meatloaf, make. Ugh. There you go. That fucking move. Oh my god, sorry.
There you go. You went and touched the phone.
Told you. I'm not touching anything.
I'm gonna step on her phone.
I'm not touching it.
Stand back from the phone.
Who has their lettuce? Anybody got their lettuce today? Stand back from the phone. You stand back from the phone. I ain't got my brassiere on.
I don't like it.
I don't have my over-the-shoulder motor holders on.
Damn, Brittany. A cookie? What?
Huh?
A cookie. Nothing. I don't know terminology right here.
Wait, damn Brittany, and then the next one said a cookie. Why are you saying damn Brittany for? What'd I do? I didn't touch the phone. She said, damn, Daddy.
You had his bomb on, man.
Huh?
You had his bomb.
Oh, fuck. I'm trying to take my virginity. Damn, Brittany. I didn't touch the phone. I didn't touch the phone at all, actually. The phone is like all the way over there, and I'm all the way over here. So no phones were touched in the making of this video. So, oh no, I keep dropping this damn cigarette. It keeps rolling down to the fucking bottom floor. Anyways, better not lag us. I'm not.
Can she control it? Can you control it?
Just Bug be on me, bro. She got my shit. But it's all good, man. It's good. But anyways, did you guys hear the comment that Erica, the fucking speech Erica gave at the ceremony tonight? Yeah. Please tell me y'all heard that shit.
Oh, you're lagging. I'm going to bed. So she lagged us. It was beautiful. Oh, her speech, I said it was beautiful.
Oh, her speech.
Yeah.
She forgave him, you guys.
Forgive him for what?
She forgave the guy who killed her husband. She said it to the young man. And she forgave him. Y'all. I couldn't. I mean, I could, but I couldn't at the same time. I might be able to say the words, but I don't think I'd actually mean it. I don't think I could. How you know I'm a girl?
I think she had to do what Charlie, you know.
Yeah, to represent him, to honor him the way he wanted to be honored. She says that, and I'm sure she's trying to, but she didn't look like she totally forgave him. I think she wants to, for Charlie. You know what I mean? I think she wants to forgive him. But I think it's a lot harder than she anticipated. But y'all know how that go. I couldn't imagine. You know what I mean? Like, I couldn't imagine. But you know what though? I do hope that Charlie is up there fucking, he should be happy. He should be fucking ecstatic with how many fucking lives he has changed and touched. That's the guys that said that stadium was filled. They said it was the biggest Sunday service in history. That preacher came up there and Charlie told him that he was America's preacher, and he was like, "No, you're wrong. That's something I can prove you wrong about." And he was like, "No, like you're pretty much you're America's preacher." And it's like Charlie knew almost, because today, for one day only, that preacher was America's preacher. There's a lot of people that didn't know him. There's a lot of people. I mean, there's a lot that didn't. There's a lot that did. And his message got bigger. His voice got bigger when he passed away. That's the amazing thing about it. That's the glorifying part about it. Is the fact that after death, his voice was heard louder. Yes, I like Candace Owens. I think she's putting too much feelings into her podcast right now. I think she's putting too much of personal emotions into it, but it's okay. But y'all, anyways, I'm gonna go for a walk with my wife and spend a little bit of time with her. Could have been that many. Yeah, he got shot on TV. That's why. Yeah. But no, I don't know about that. I just know that his message was heard, and now Christians are coming out of the woodwork. God is taking over everywhere, and I'm happy about it. But anyways, I'm going to go spend some time with my wife, go for a walk with her, and if I'm bored, if I don't know if I get back on here later on tonight, I'll see you guys. But God bless you guys. I love you guys. Thank you guys for staying on here and debating and talking and your views. I respect every last one of your views to the end, bro. I promise you I do. I understand them and I respect them and I see your points. I promise you I see your points. The things that we do agree on, great. I know there isn't a lot, but you guys all made amazing arguments tonight. Like, seriously, you guys really did. And I respect that. So, thank you guys for coming in here and talking and hanging out with me. Like, I really do appreciate it. And I'm sure I'll be back on tonight. You guys know me. I'll be on until like 5 o'clock in the morning. I'll be missing y'all. So, again, I love you guys. Follow if you haven't followed. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Do whatever it is you guys got to do, okay? I love you guys. Say bye, Kayla.
Bye.
Thank you for the follow, Renee. I see you, girl. I see Nat. Thank you.